Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode. I plan to do a lot of things, but the main thing that we really need to find is some nether trees to add some aqua to our main build. I really can't advance this build without that. And if we can't find anything like that today, then I guess we're just going to have to build up the town, which is not a bad idea, but that's just what we're gonna have to do. One of the things I am thinking is that we can take some obsidian and make a portal in the flower biome and see if that takes us to a new location or not. But apart from that, if we can't, then we'll just, advance our town. All right, let's go and do that. The last time I saved it, it said that the coordinates were minus 900. So we have to make sure to go in that direction. And this is, let's go. We're gonna have to stop by a village because I forgot to bring a bed and that was really dumb. So we're gonna stop by a village that I know is over this way. And then we will go in the direction of the flower biome. At least we know that there is a flower biome that we can get to. So that's a really good thing. It's just very far away. Oh, another temple. I don't know if I know that one. It has terracotta still in it, so I may not have ventured that specific location. Thank goodness for horses. There's another portal over there that I see. We could always fix this one. We do have enough pieces for it. Ooh, I don't think I've been here. Let's get more crying obsidian because I love this stuff. Put our bed out. Fix this up. Get out of the way, horse. Wait, what? I think I made it too big. Doesn't matter, we can always break it later. And strike it up. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh. Ooh! Oh man. I forgot to bring gold boots again. So if I do go in, I'm gonna have to, actually, never mind. Maybe that's what these are for. We just need a tree because I didn't bring wood or a bench. So let's grab our horse. Quickly go find a tree. And, there we go. Well, okay, that is definitely a location, so we'll just that is a location we will not be visiting. But hey, we found their location and it's right next to a temple. Man, there's a lot of temples in this location. But we need a tree so that we can craft ourselves at least some gold boots, because I didn't consider it because I keep forgetting that crafting tables are a thing. There's a village. Cool. Go get a crafting table, which they most likely will just have. We can go back to the portal, craft ourselves some boots, and go from there. All right, got my gold boots. Let's brave the nether. Fine, don't worry about it. Oh, we got it. Yay, woo! Oh, there's another portal there. That's cool. And odd. It's only a few trees, but at least it's something. I didn't think that we'd find anything, so I didn't bring any silk touch. But I will keep this location in mind. I did take a screenshot, and we can always visit it later. Although I have some ideas in mind for other builds, we do need to map out this town. And the only way I can think about doing that is tearing down every build, moving all the villagers into one building for now, and then mapping out the town and figuring out where we want to go from there. So let's do that. Getting all those resources. Seems like I roughly had that idea already, moving all the bits here, but we're just going to make one mass building and then they can all live there for a while. So we're getting a lot of progress clearing out the town so far. And because the bell is right here, we're going to build our little sanctuary for the villagers right in front of our area so that we don't have to worry so much. And especially where the horse is. So I'm thinking we open this area up. We keep the horse here because I don't want the horse going anywhere. Go away, horse. No. 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 Ah. Go. Yep. Okay, fine. You can roll. We can put the doors here so they can easily access it. And then we'll put the beds down here. Well, there we have it. We finally cleared up all the buildings, and what's left to do now is map out where we want the rest of the town to go. But first, let's go to our cartographer and update the map. You know, I just realized that it doesn't actually look any different because all the buildings were made out of sand. But on the plus side, our cartographer seems to have upgraded and has given us an Ocean Explorer map, which is pretty awesome, but I don't think I'll use it for a while. And now that we have updated our map and we cleared everything out, I guess it's time to start mapping out our area. So I've collected a little bit of netherrack to help us map certain things out. We also have to think of where we want different sectors of the town to be. Because the area surrounding isn't too spacious, we can't be too picky of where we want builds to go. But one of the things I do want is I want to be able to define where the villagers live and where the trade people are, much like the cartographer up there. We have the cartographer up high because there's a mapping aspect to where the build would be. And we want that for everything else. We definitely want the center of town to be where this tree is and the bell is. It makes the most sense to have the center of town, or at least where all the residential buildings are, to be surrounding this tree and the bell. So we're gonna start mapping out where we want everything to go in this location. So what we have so far is close together homes. Not everything you see here, regardless of being attached, is going to make one building. Some are going to be 1 or 2 rooms, some are going to be 1 room only. Some of these buildings are going to be built into the natural terrain to add more realism. I don't want to take too much of the landscape away, I want to keep some of it so it looks more real. I also want to add a lot of variety. So where this building has 2 rooms, and so does this one, these are more straight, and this one has a diagonal build. That way it's going to add a lot of dimension to our town. Also, I've made sure to add some alleyways. So in between each build, if I do want a space, I always make sure there's at least 2 blocks in between. That way, when walking around and the villagers walk around, they're not going to get stuck. For now, let's quickly go get a map from our cartographer and map out this area real quick. Hello, good sir. Give me your map. Thank you, thank you. Well, so far so good. It looks really great on the map. If you look at the map, you can see that the buildings are spaced out enough where they're cluttered but not too cluttered. So it looks more real, as if the buildings were built not completely with thought in mind per se, just where they most likely should be. I guess we can continue. All right, so we built a little bit more and we filled in more of the space. We tried to be as random as possible while still trying to make sense so that there is 4 different paths. So let's check our map and update it. Well, there you go. Actually, it looks really good when you look at the map down there. It's a good amount of cluster. We're looking for clutter, but nothing too crazy, but it's a good amount. Every home will be spacious enough. What we will add to the homes is little clutter here and there, make it look a little bit livable. Everything will have like a kitchen, maybe a fireplace, definitely a place for bed to go, but nothing when it comes to trade. Primarily, we want just the homes circling the main center of the village. The other thing we want to work out is where the gates are. What I was thinking was that the main gate could be straight ahead, which would make the most sense. That's normally where gates are. However, I primarily use the left and the right. So I don't have a wall layout right now. We can at least use the netherrack to show us where the exits will be. There we go. That's where this will be. We'll just go up. Of course, this will be a lot bigger once we have the gate all made. There you go. But that's 1. And then we're going to go right down the center and we're going to walk all the way to our next destination. I don't like how that wall looks over there, so we're going to make our entranceway over here instead. So 1 for center. There we go. Now we have our 2 exits for the town that when we build our wall, we'll be able to build out. And that's how it will be. Now that we have the left and the right gates laid out and the town laid out, let's update our town map at the cartographers. Hello again. So let's update it. And there we go. I like how it looks so far. Now that we have a center to our town and we have the surrounding buildings that make up the majority of the population, now we can think of where we want all the other buildings to go. We have the mason, we have the fishery, we have the farmers, we have the library, all kinds of locations. And our town is quite big. Another thing that I was thinking about is eventually we could expand the wall. So this is the inner city with the sand dune mountain behind us, but we could also push the wall out a little bit more and bring it around and down so we could have more farmland and anything like the fishery, maybe expand the water a little bit, make it a little bit more, I don't know, luscious, if that's possible, and grow our town. But there we have it. We've done a lot today. We mapped out our town, we did a little nether diving, we did a little bit of exploring. Next episode, we can start on another big build, this time for the librarians. Thanks for joining me, everyone. See you next time. Bye!